If you've ever played Minecraft, then chances are you've joined a multiplayer server at some point or another, probably enjoyed a round of Hunger Games or Skywars, maybe even a spleefing match or two as you jump from block to block, avoiding lava and playing with friends. If not, then never fear, despite you being incredibly uncultured, this video will fill you in on the most popular server game modes, archetypes, and the trendiest of such from other similar titles, as well as how Hytale's systems are going to help us build and evolve these ideas even more. Welcome back to Kweebec Corner. My name's Connor and today we're going to look at 10 ideas for servers in Hytale. Going down the list, we'll tackle some of the behemoths of the block game minigame catalogue, as well as various other trends on platforms such as Roblox and the Minecraft Marketplace on Bedrock Edition. I also want to touch on how Hytale's advanced modding and seamless integrations may allow for a more coalesced vision of each of them individually. This video is sponsored by ServerPro. ServerPro has everything you need to host the next big Hytale server. With custom host names and support for modding and scripting, why not start your adventure today and grab a free Minecraft server that you can swap over once Hytale is launched. First up are regular survival and creative servers. These are undoubtedly going to be the most popular things you'll find when the game first launches. These are versions of your single player world that friends can enjoy, or servers made with the intention of hosting the base game experiences with a friendly communal space, perhaps with moderation. Creative mode is also something that players will surely jump right into, teaming up to create large-scale projects and contributing to the community by sharing how certain blocks work and look. Style is definitely something that will slowly start to emerge and be recognised at this point. Number 2, an adapted or modded server. From there, players are probably going to start looking for what they can change in the game, how they can adapt the base experience or add to it in a way that extends pre-existing systems and foundations. Think of this as changing what the climate and weather is like in Zone 1 or altering the type of armor that all the Outlanders wear. Ranging from basic changes to more dynamic, layered integrations, the Feed the Beast mod pack or Tech It were great examples of this. Not only did they utilize the base game's resources and mechanics, but they built on them, adding and extending systems with more advanced technology and blocks with higher capabilities. In a time where we're given control over a bunch of aspects of a game all at once, and with the presence of social media, YouTube, and the likes of a large gaming industry, I'll be intrigued to see what starts sprouting during this period. Number 3, a role-playing server. In role-playing servers, custom rules are introduced to the world. You're manipulating how players can work and act, from small tweaks like in-character chat channels and out-of-character chat channels, and additions that may be useful for role players like being able to change their character name on the fly. These features all work to help limit the player to a unique identity and role within the server's story. With Hytale having many classic elements of an RPG, it's safe to say that role-playing worlds will begin popping up almost instantly and continue to evolve. Number 4, an Anarchy server. Where there are servers with specific rules, there are also those without. In the most recent resurgence of Minecraft's popularity, one YouTuber rose above many with his tales of the infamous oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft, FitMC. Essentially a world where all efforts to prevent hacking, theft, griefing, or malpractice of any kind is avoided by the admins, to a point, provided that it keeps the server functional, effectively creating a no man's land or criminal underworld style atmosphere. 2B2T is a really special case. It's survived years, with structures built by thousands of players across time. It's a relic, and its popularity may be just a special case. Of course, someone somewhere is bound to start up one for Hytale, but the team's role in combating hackers, how they'll be able to prevent the more malicious side of that stuff, remains to be seen. Number 5, a faction server. Custom rules can help bring structure where there is none. Faction plugins for servers were always popular, pitting two teams against one another, surviving in opposition, or playing minigames, even racing in maps such as Collect the Wool Monument. Playing together or against each other is supposed to be fun, and the team know that. So let's see how factions could apply to Hytale. Number 6, a PvP, minigame, and hardcore PvP server. This one is a biggie, and the one that you probably know the most about. Player versus player was slightly touched on with factions, but in a more broader sense, having team-based games can really create a whole other experience entirely. As Hypixel is this type of server, there's no doubt that someone will already have a minigame server in the works. Be it Hunger Games, Skywars, TNT Run, Build Wars, Spleefing, automated competitions, rounds, and tournaments are a necessity nowadays for PvP to work. Some players even opt to play originally single-player designed games on servers, such as Hypixel's Skyblock, completely overhauled to have brand new systems and things never imagined possible within the first iteration of the game mode. Since Skyblock came out, hundreds have recreated the map, but none seeing as much success as Hypixel's multiplayer version. Some of these servers can be capable of flipping your game mode on the go, teleporting you and changing your perspective depending on how limited access is. We could even throw someone into their own ultra hardcore version of a single player map on a server shared by lots of other concurrent players. We don't know which prior game modes will hold up in this new Hytale environment, but when one shoots to popularity, everyone will be sure to hear about it, and likely the first to get a good set of them automated with cool features will succeed. Number 7. A city and economy server. Let's imagine using creative mode to completely clear the Hytale world, or just load up a flat world if that's an option. Now just go ham and build a modern city. Do you ever remember logging onto a server only to find you had to claim a plot of land before building? City and economy plugins alike, like Townie, were very popular back in the day, and in other games such as Roblox and Gmod are still regularly played. This one actually works hand in hand with roleplay on most occasions. Economy servers work off a central currency. Earning this from doing tasks or performing a job is really the best way to go about it. Maybe you survive a little to collect some resources, and after you have enough, buying a plot of land and then creating your own house to fit in with the rest of the community is all that's left. I played a few of these servers in Minecraft, but now in places like Roblox's Bloxburg, I'm seeing it thrive once again. I'm sure there could be a new and interesting take done on this for Hytale as well. Number 8. A prison server. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about these. Prison servers are essentially what they sound like. Prisons. You're not actually in a prison most of the time, but the central theme is that there's a base hub that everybody shares, and you start with little gear, a pick, and a low rank. You then have to go out, rank up by mining different valued ores and gems all day, which you can then sell for money to upgrade further and rank up. The game is different in that you wouldn't be selling ore for the regular base game price. The server would alter it so that you need to collect a lot of that ore to earn enough money to access certain features like upgrading your house or buying better tiered armor. Most prison servers in Minecraft focused on you leveling up your pick with enchantments until it was strong enough to mine through hundreds of blocks quickly and with ease, allowing you to earn more money much faster and eventually quote-unquote escape prison. Number 9. A challenge server. Probably one of the rarer types of servers I'll discuss today, but usually these are one-time servers set up with a specific goal of achieving something. This may be filming a machinima or recording a specific video. It may be to set up a community challenge. There are lots of servers out there that offer extremely hard challenges, and we all love that Mario Maker style gameplay of trying to get to the end without dying once, which is why parkour in Minecraft became so popular. Hopefully a parkour challenge server or two will be appearing within the first year of Hytale being around, because I wouldn't mind practicing my skills a bit. Number 10. A themed, revisualized server. This is where I throw my idea book away and leave it to your imagination. This type of server would be something we haven't seen before, an idea that's yet to be had. A server essentially completely revisualizing the game, reinventing it to a point that it feels like an entirely different experience altogether. Perhaps we can't alter Hytale that much, or even as much as we think we can, but just think about how drastically different this game looks to this game. Yes, they share a consistent theme, models, overall style, but the experience isn't the same. With number 10, you're stripping down everything and making a new layer of mechanical principles for the game. Using a huge variety of asset swaps, modding, and scripting, you could create a top-down MOBA type server, or even a huge network of laser gun-based zombie-chasing minigames. It's really pretty crazy if you think about it. Outside of those 10, there are still a few more things I want to cover before the video ends. One platform that has interested me for years is Roblox. There is no base Roblox game to play, rather a huge catalogue of user-made games that are ranked based on concurrent players and ratings. These games can even generate real-world currency through Robux or in-game currency purchases, but that's not what we're here to discuss. After spending a year developing and designing a few of these games on a larger scale, it became clear to me that Roblox as a user-generated content platform was starting to become something much more viable. Not only did it grow a community, it adopted an economy, and even an entire dedicated developer user base. And let me tell you, Roblox can be changed and messed around with in a bunch more ways than Minecraft can. Of course there are other limitations, but with Roblox servers, one minute you can be in a first-person paintball gun shooter deathmatch game, and the next in a top-down factory tycoon with completely different models, textures, assets, and lighting. There's a GTA-style driving game with superheroes next to a game where you literally just build and decorate your own house and work a job like in The Sims. And the best part, everything is set up for you as soon as you hit play. No modding API, no awkward folders that every user has to go in and out to find, it's all just ready to go. And that is hopefully where Hytale is going to succeed. Hytale server lists will likely function in a similar way. With user-made servers being made live, they're rated, played, and ordered onto lists which can be filtered and searched through by users. Click to log in and the launcher does everything else for you. There's no part of the Robux currency system that I would imagine to be in Hytale, but I do think that looking to multiplayer, we can widen our scope on the possibilities and expect popular game modes from a variety of different communities to pop up. Tycoons, simulators, pet collectors, furniture decorating roleplays, even solo style or small group adventure experiences. One thing that's important to understand is that it wasn't so easy to alter and change Minecraft back then. The team probably didn't even realise how crazy the game would become, but by allowing it to be tampered with just enough, fans quickly became JavaScripters, who quickly grew into developers, experimenting with the single-player aspects of the game. Then multiplayer came along, and running a mod on a server wasn't as simple as having it. The server would either need a manual install of the mod or you'd require a plugin. For this, there were hurdles upon hurdles to get right, updating versions, avoiding errors with certain plugins crashing, getting other users to install particular files. It was tiresome, to say the least. Finally, things like Bucket grew popular. Mojang took several steps to help servers flourish with customization, and even the rise of a Minecraft marketplace came about, where similar to Roblox, users could monetize content by selling it for an in-game currency. We'll delve deeper into where Roblox and the Minecraft marketplace differ as user-generated content platforms in a later video, but for now, players had a way to support creators, and creators now had a much easier time modding the game, adding new entities, better mechanics like NPC pathing, even voice acting and soundtracks. It's been a slow process, but Bedrock version of Minecraft is starting to become a thriving platform with customized minigame servers that are frequented by thousands, and adventure maps, downloadable furniture packs, and textures every week on the store. I'll be the first to admit it's far from perfect. You can't download a mod and just use it on your own world, for instance. You have to use whatever models you paid for in a pre-built or pre-rendered world, but Hytale has a chance to fix and capitalize on that. The debate of whether Hytale should have a mod marketplace is an entirely different story, whether we would benefit, what the ethics are, but this video is getting rather long. I will say that one thing that struck me in particular, however, was the skin customization. I presume there will be skins or items that are sold or at least earned through achievements in single-player Hytale. If not and it's all free reign from the get-go, fair enough, but there's potential there. Like Fortnite, skins could become a great way to show off your dedication to a certain artist, or to display that you bought a specific limited time shirt. Roblox also has a huge clothing system similar to this, where some rarer items released on anniversaries, special events and holidays can even be traded for insane amounts of Robux. Like, we're talking thousands. But that's where I'm going to leave it today. Hopefully I've got your creative juices flowing, and if you don't want to start a Hytale server now, then hopefully you want to play one. A final last minute news update, I'm officially opening a Discord server as of next week, for which I'll be trying to find some confident moderators. So make sure to look out for that announcement either in the next video or on my Twitter, for which there is a link in the description. As always, thank you for watching Kweebec Corner, stay safe and keep free.